All right, real fast. This is a 150 amp denso type alternator taken out of it's a rebuilt one that I put in and had a problem with. The problem was when I took the alternator out, the little plug, pigtail, or whatever you call it, that goes in here. It's up. This thing sits up against the firewall in the car like this, and against the firewall, against the engine. It gets very hot, and over time, it gets very brittle. And when I took it out, it shattered, completely shattered, and it just exposed the wires. Can't find just that tail anywhere on the internet. It does not exist. You have to buy the complete engine harness to get it, or be lucky enough to find one in a junkyard and have somebody clip one out for you. That's not brittle and broken. I'm going to make my own. I made my own the first time, but I got the wires messed up because there's nowhere I could find which wire goes where. There's 3 wires that come out of the harness. They're very short. They don't give you a lot of room to work with, and I can't really show it to you in the car. I can, but it's kind of hard to see. Right there, those wires right. This is the harness, and it's my rigging on the end there, but these are the wires. Maybe I'll do my best. This is a brown wire. Originally it was supposed to be red. This is supposed to be a white wire, though it looks yellow, with a red stripe on it, and this is supposed to be a white wire with a green stripe on it, but it's yellowish. I think maybe over time, or that's just the color of it. But this is, I call the brown, the green, and the red. You'll see the stripes on them in your car, and I'll tell you where they go in relationship to the alternator. So the brown one goes to the, now looking at the alternator from the back, this is what you'll see. This is your lead from the hot lead, and this is the pin from the back. So the brown or red one goes to the first pin. The one with the red stripe, yellowish white, and with the red stripe goes to the center pin. And then the last one, the white and green or yellowish and green stripe go here. If you can't see the color of the wire, the stripes are a lot easier to see. And this is an 06, so it's a few years old. So the colors on the wires definitely have changed a little bit, especially in the location they are. So, but I found by looking at it, you can see the green wire, green stripe a lot better than you can see the red one. So if you get the brown one's obvious, that's pin 1 here, as I'll call it pin 1. And then the green one's obvious, you can find that one. It goes here, and there's one wire left, and that goes in the center. This is my quick harness that I made up. You want it waterproof the best you can. Actually made it. You can't see what I did in here. I'm going to redo it because this is what happened to mine. I didn't do it right, and when I got it all together, the pin came out, and I mean, this popped out, and you can't do it in close quarters. So I decided to take it out and do it again, and I videotaped it. And how I got it to stay, the wire strap on, is I just put a tie strap on, drilled a hole through it, put a little teeny screw in there, and how I made this rig, it wouldn't come out. It stayed in there pretty solid. So it's not more or less water I'm worried about. It's corrosion, so maybe a little grease in there would help. Because the rest of the alternators are open and gets wet, but in these you just don't want water getting in there and having a contact failure, and that will cause you other issues. If this works and it's wired properly, because mine, the first time I did it, I had it miswired, so I had to take it out because I didn't know the colors. Now I do know the coloring order, and I redid it correctly, but on the second shot, the wire popped out. This one popped out, so I decided to, and I did that one in the car. I didn't want to take the alternator out. Now this one I took the alternator out to do it correctly. If this one works correctly, then I'll show you a picture of it and bring it back up. If the order is wrong, then I'll take this video down and you'll never see it. But in the meantime, I'm going to put it up for those of you who may be looking for the information right now and can't find it. Hope that helps. Robert out.